Have you been able to maintain a sense of playfulness through the process of pitching your book? Because that's an area you really need a thick skin for. Has that experience created any fear or vulnerability for you?
Just a little bit. So for a nonfiction book, people probably know this, but I didn't. For a nonfiction book, you sell the idea. We pitched the agent an idea, a proposal, if you will. And our proposal was that we're going to write this parenting book, but we didn't have a finished manuscript. If anything, I think we only submitted 2 chapters and then just some sketches for the other 9 or 10. So when you pitch a nonfiction book, you're just selling the idea. And so if the idea doesn't sell, you haven't invested so much. You can always go back and retool it. For fiction, man, you're writing all 120,000 words before you pitch it. That is terrifying because what do most people do? Exactly what I did. I wrote my first 120,000 words. I pitched it. I had some great interest. And in the end, didn't find a match. And then you either go back and try to fix that manuscript, or I put in a drawer and started again and did
Wow.
another 120,000 words. I can absolutely say this book is better. This book is stronger. I feel more confident and capable. Will it find a match? I don't know. But this is where the growth mindset and the fixed mindset come in. A fixed mindset, the story I would tell myself is, I'm someone who can't write fiction books. Nonsense. I'm getting better every time I write. Growth mindset says, I go back to that daily writing habit that I loved so well, that I tell myself stories and I feed my heart and soul and I love the work, that eventually, absolutely, I will find a match. But absolutely, querying, keep your rejections. A good friend told me this. When she goes to high schools, she writes young adult books. She brings her rejections with her and she has a stack. Most of us have hundreds of rejections. Bring them with you, pass them out, ask people to read them out loud. Those are all folks who rejected your book. And then you'll be standing there with your book and talking about what it's like to have people tell you no. How do you tell yourself yes?